said, hey, bring your strongest.
Exactly.
Go up against my guy.
Yeah.
You know, he can kill everybody out here, but just get your strongest guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to step up. You know, you know how that story goes. You should. David and Goliath. But you gotta really, like, how many times you done been away with a wild nigga, you be like, I ain't gonna really say nothing to set this nigga off.
Even and the thing about using wisdom is, a lot of times you may be able to whoop him.
Yeah.
But you whoop him at one time, that nigga gonna be looking for you.
Yep.
For the unless you kill him, or a nigga gonna try to kill you. That's how. So that's before that even starts, you nip all that shit in the bud and say, all right, brother, you got it. You know.
Somebody gets Sirach 9 and 13.
I got a quick pre. Can I bring something?
This brother has something too.
This is Sirach 8 and 15. Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him.
It's just a wise thing, man. Just don't be out there wilding with somebody bold, man. That you can't control their mouth. Yeah, I know. I got friends, I'll just leave it at that. Y'all know one of them. That, by the way, that when we were younger, we'd be off playing ball, just couldn't control his mouth. Before you know it, we'd almost get into fights, but wisdom will prevail at the end. Cooler heads will prevail most times. But that's just how it was.
I looked up that word parlay, P-R-L-E-Y, a parlay, and also French parlor, to speak, refers to a discussion or conference, especially one designed to end an argument or hostilities between two groups of people.
To cut the tension.
Well, if that parlay don't work out, it's time to go to war.
Sometimes it don't work out. What's funny is when you look at when we went into captivity in Babylon, they went to the king of Babylon like, hey man, don't try to invade us. So here we just gonna send off some goods and some jewels and stuff to you. We're gonna give you some bread. And what happened? That bread we giving away, you gonna come get it. And it backfired.
Yeah, showing them all the vegetables.
Yeah, it backfired. So it can do that too. You can, either you come in too weak, you ain't really prepared to so conquerors will take you over. Okay? But that's just the way that men dealt though. Men understood that, look, we gotta actually talk about it first. The parlay in French, the word you use is speak, I believe.
You want me to read that?
Proverbs 16 and 14. It says, the wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify them. Ecclesiastes 10. If the spirit of a ruler rise up against thee, not thy place, for yielding pacifieth great offenses.
Yield means to slow down.
Yeah. I'll read it in the NIV. It says, if a ruler's anger rises against you, do not leave your post. Calmness can lay great offenses to rest.
Being calm, keeping a cool head.
Yeah, being, having your composure and just being level-headed to be able to speak. He'll see that you're calm, and he'll be like, well, shit, if he calm, I can relax then. All right, let me hear him out.
Hey, we all know, as Jacob men, we all know that was God.
Exactly.
Fidgeting and shit, they pick up on it, but you come and you use it like, here's my hand, without any aggressive, when it's stiff, what's the other word? Anyway, I'm not in any aggressive manner, my body language.
I'm not a threat.
Yeah, I'm not a threat of any kind, calm down. I'm gonna leave him out so you can watch me and you can see my face, you can see I'm not something behind my eyes, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on and get out of here and go home to my family so you can get on and go home with your family.
Boxers in a boxing match, they rely on emotion.
Yeah, get knocked out.
They're gonna get knocked out. They gotta revert to their training.
That's about 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. But if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Yep. And in the real ancient cities especially, and then it's getting back to that Wild Wild West type of spirit nowadays too. You don't know that. I hate to quote that shit. Death could be around the corner. It is ready to meet you if you're not being wise. You turn the wrong corner, you walk down the wrong alley. That's your ass. It's not a shortcut. It's the end of your life. Yeah. Your life cut short.
This brother has something.
This is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
And how does he hide himself? With wisdom. Right? You got it.
It's true.
It's true.
Hey, secret wisdom. The Most High.
Shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, shadow of the Almighty. You're hidden. You're covered. Nobody's truth. It's hard. It's kind of hard for Jake coming in from the world to take the low sometimes, because Jake is the way we had it is almost we got it's a constant fight where
I'm gonna bring the words for us, right? You've been constantly emasculated by society that you can't wait to feel like a man. This truth is making you feel like a man, and now we're telling you to humble down.
And you don't have and being a man does not mean you got to beat a nigga's ass.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I always I'm a man because I'm a tough guy. No, that don't make you a man.
That impulsiveness comes from emotional behavior, which is effeminate.
Yeah.
A real man's his makeup, his nature is to be logical.
Yeah.
You're more manly when you're dealing in logic, when you're being reasonable.
Yeah.
Prevent something stupid from happening.
Exactly.
Instead of rushing into something real quick. And now you just caused a major situation.
Way worse.
You didn't get things through. You expect a woman to behave that way. She doesn't think. She's just in the moment. She's caught up in her emotions. She's going to do things. The men are modern men in this era. They're no different now.
Yeah, most of them were raised by mothers, so they were thinking like their mothers. Emotionally. You ever be in a car with your woman or whatever, or even your mom or whoever, you're driving down the street and a ball run out hey, you gonna make me, I see that. You gonna make me crash into something else trying to avoid, because I think you see something I don't see. But then what, right? Versus, you seeing it, be like, I see the ball, you have to be ahead of it. Damn, I see the ball. Is there a kid that's about to chase it out the street? Being ahead of it. Use cooler heads, gotta prevail. Your mind gotta be within reason and logic, right?
Yeah.
That'll save you a lot of headaches.
What did the Most High tell Job? Girdle down like a man. He saw the adversity and the hell that Job was catching, but he was even still telling Job to basically man up. If he was emotional, he would have did something that would have displeased the Most High. But instead, he pleased the Most High because he internalized everything that was happening to him from a logical and spiritual standpoint. His woman pretty much did the ultimate woman thing in a time of adversity. Or just curse the Most High and die. Yeah. That's something a woman will do. Yeah. She would do in a situation like that.
Yeah. Where they got everything and they lost everything.
Yeah.
They act in a woman's mind. She's like, what do we have to live for?
Yeah, exactly.
But when you know the end of that story, I hate to call it a story, but that account, what it'll happen, you got double of everything.
Yeah. But he checked her and told her something more. She said something stupid and emotional. And then he responded to her with logic. You speak as one of them foolish women speak. Shall we not receive good and evil?
Yeah.
Ain't that like that's
the balance?
That's the balance. So Job, he took it. But it took him being a man to endure it. If he didn't have, that manly nature, and he didn't have that fidelity, that spirit that the Lord ultimately put upon him, man, he would have failed that test the first time the Lord had allowed Satan to do something. You know? Yes, you gotta deal with wisdom. And dealing with wisdom, you gotta be logical, you gotta be reasonable.
You know what I'm saying? It's possible to tell them, use your head for more than a hat rack. And it's there. It's one of the most powerful things you got at your disposal in this category. You gotta use that thing. It's actually your best weapon you got. It's where all your, what's in there? You know, your faith, your belief, your wisdom. It's all in that, in your head, man. It's all in your heart, as the scripture would say, but it's your mind. That's where it all originates from. Rain feels kind of good. I got some. This is James chapter 3. James 3, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, even so the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold.
Imagine if Job would have listened to his woman.
Right.
Because he was emotional like her.
Yeah.
He would have cursed the Most High.
Yeah.
He would have cursed him.
A lot of niggas do nowadays. It's right.
Hell yeah.
Atheism's on a heavy rise, and witchcraft is on a heavy rise.
Shit, he was the most sounds crazy to say this, but the most I would have lost the bet
Yeah.
was Satan.
Yeah.
And we know that wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
But because the most I knew Job was gonna
He's programmed Joe.
Kind.
right.
You know,
But yeah,
to never turn on him.
Yeah. Apply the same scenario. Now we at the final exam of our temptation.
Yep.
Everything is on the line now. Your house, your job,
your whole life
your
is
family, all that is on the line because now you're faced with that one moment. You're gonna take that marker and keep everything, or you're gonna be willing to walk away so that you can get everlasting life.
And wisdom will tell you everything. We ain't got shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we holding on
The
to?
fear is gonna kick in and be like, no, because I know the Most High already got me covered. He gonna make a way for me to eat in a family.
Kind.
That's when you pray and remind him.
You're gonna give me
The
shelter.
Yeah.
Lord's gonna give me. He already told me that even if the devil bring me into, cast me into prison, that I should be tried.
Faith.
If I be faithful unto death, the Lord will give me the crown of life.
It's like,
I can get. The Lord said, if I forsake all these things that I have, He'll give it to me
Eternal.
100-fold. All these things are going to be clicking while you're faced with in this moment. Versus, oh shit, man.
I don't know what I
I
should
don't
do.
know what I should do right now, man. My wife, she's crying. My kids, they crying. I could lose everything right now. I don't know, man. Like, I think my family, they need me. All these things, all these earthly things, it's gonna be fucking with you.
yeah, well, that happened during 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
you call it, I like calling it 2019.
yeah.
I think, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. But you think you said the brother was giving examples of scriptures, say you lose your house, but what the scripture says, in my father's house are many mansions.
You're gonna get it back.
Are you gonna get it back?
Kind.
And it said, 2nd Ezra 2, it says, you should have abundance in that day. So if the Lord he's taking everything that you possess away, but he's also said he's going to give you abundance. So the Lord's not, what has to go, damn, it's wrong. Is it wrong? Not, get your labor of love.
Oh, the Most High is not righteous to forget your works and
right.
labor of love.
Works.
We know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll get it.
Kind. The scripture also say, because when you brought out Revelation, be thou faithful, 10 days and thou shalt, it's like, be thou faithful and thou shalt receive a crown of life. Kind. 2:10. Hey, the scripture say, he that saveth his life shall lose it, but he that loses his life for my sake shall gain it eternal.
Think about it. So this is what the world don't know. This is what Jakes that